Watch Dogs Legions hits a huge roadmap. I'm a little impressed that they're going to dial this out, but let's see. Ubisoft has a bad running record of promising a little too much. For today, we're going to be looking at the brand new patch that comes to us live for Watch Dogs Legions for all the consoles. My name is Matt here at the MacGyver7 channel, and today we're going to be looking at some Ubisoft related news. As you can see inside the comments on the side, there are some people a little upset because it is. Unfortunately, Ubisoft released this game way too early, and I think that, quite frankly, we need to see a better turnaround rate for promises and delivering games on time, not just to cash cow us. But in late April, we'll be receiving some new players for as far as Mina, and we'll also be getting some new missions, some new co-op, new assignments for as far as character customizations, and the character DJ and the first responder. So on also late May, we will be seeing some tactical ops 2, PvP, the invasion, and PvV, the extraction. For as far as Bloodline, that is very anticipated for a lot of people that invested into that, it will be coming in late June, which is a little harsh to hear that we're getting this about 6 months later. On top of that, Adrian will be coming in with Wrench. We'll be hammering down for as far as some cooler stuff in late June. Now August, they don't say late, they just say August, which is going to be a follow-up right after that, the new playable hero, Darcy. On top of new missions, which almost looks like an Assassin's Creed run to it, and you have new worldly events. It's a crossover for Assassin's Creed. Could be very something interesting. Quite frankly, I think they should fix the game before they expand into a crossover world. This isn't the Flash meeting every single other hero inside of the DC universe. Come on now, Ubisoft, keep focused. I do say that with a grain of salt only because I would like to see this game get better before they add in really cool expansions like that. I'm not saying that Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft's Watch Dogs Legions can't mix and have a really fun time, but when the game's falling apart and my community can't play it and everyone's barking the same thing, you need to clean up your spilt milk first before you start adding on more stuff to sell the game. But one of the cooler things that they come through this weekend with is that you can play Watch Dogs Legion with your friend for free for as far as the 25th going all the way up to the 28th. So this weekend coming up, you'll be able to get it, and the game will be 67% off from select retailers. So if you were thinking about getting this game pretty cheap, and quite frankly, I suggest anything under $20 to $30, and that will reach right around that ballpark. So it's not that bad, and they've made some pretty good progression. Now, MSRP, don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Which brings us to our cream of the crop, the patch notes. What we have always been waiting for, the 1.14 or 3.25, the TU that's rolling out that's going to give us some tactical observations. Now, like mentioned as we switched over, the tactical ops for Watch Dogs is one of the major things that are going to be unlocked because it was held back as they continue to drop what was part of the online mode with consoles, then going to PC and a lot of issues. They ended up rolling back out for it, but hopefully this should definitely be something cool. Now, for as far as Stadia and consoles, they should be rolling out as we speak for some people that have not gotten it. Just be patient. Right around like 4 p.m. we should be seeing hopefully the globe be synced into this. But for as far as globe speaking, inside of our lovely actual TU that's going to be working, that the missing masks have also been reported since the 3.0. They should be available at this point in time. If you are still afflicted by this issue, definitely leave a comment down below what mask and what system you're utilizing. I'd like to know what the community has to show. For as far as issues that could cause for the recruit and operative and objects not correctly updating during the online mode on board, for as far as the missions, causing players to be unable to complete this mission. So onboarding is not going to be an issue anymore. For as far as the could prevent the players from recruiting additional operatives with a full team, the message during the onload on brooding mission, making it impossible to complete. So a big, huge roadblock for as far as story progression. Seems like it's almost like an Assassin's Creed. Now, if we go over here and we see that the NPC, this would allow the enemy in order to target and shoot the players through the floor. Hell of annoying. Not cool, but they fixed it. For as far as the issues that could be basically stuck in a loading screen forever for trying to join a spider bot arena, which was something that they said that they fixed in the last one that they continue to mop up. And they shouldn't be putting these down on the list if they are still not completed. For as far as what goes down for the matchmaking and what they've said that they fixed on that for the arena that we may see in the next TU, who knows. For as far as fixed issues that are the players that lose control over the camera angle joining the Spider-Bot arena. Ooh, what a surprise. On top of that, for as far as the issues that cause the text chat not to properly work on PlayStation systems, the text chat has been re-enabled. PlayStation 5 comes down to a bigger list than Xbox Series X for as far as the fixed issues that could cause the games to crash during launching for PlayStation 4 for the backwards compatibilities with Watch Dogs Legion. Issues also continued for the game crashing, leaving the Spider-Bot arena. For as far as what we can do in that arena, nothing really. Hopefully this is something that will be fixed in this one, but I don't know. I see that they keep dancing around this issue. Looking forward to the issues that will hopefully be fixed for the cause game crash and the disconnect again for the Spider-Bot arena, and they could have summed this up. And again, Ubisoft has a really bad habit of being redundant and just saying the same things over and over again when they could have just said PlayStation 5 Spider-Bot arena mopped up during these afflicted issues, rather than just making it seem like a whole bunch of bullet points that aren't really changing anything. For as far as the text to voice, the chat option is not working, should be working now, and the issues that could cause the game to crash during combat while driving. More than likely after the 2-hour mark from what I've heard from the community. Now, Xbox Series X and S has an issue that could cause the game to crash and disconnect during this Spider-Bot arena. Now, one of the things that I do think that what is happening here is that there are differences. Like, as you can see, sometimes it will be downloading almost like a 10 gigabyte download for like PlayStation. Sometimes Xbox Series X will get like almost a 14 to 16. And what is making the difference between that? What basically is happening here is that Xbox Series X is actually doing and performing a clean install, meaning it is taking everything over, rewriting it, and they have less issues versus where PlayStation 5 is building on top of the bad OS. And I feel like it does suck when you have to download these, but for getting better gameplay and building on top of a better block of what's happening, it kind of wins. So it's like, I feel like the game development of Ubisoft that is working with PlayStation 5 should work with them in order to do more clean installs in order to prevent a lot of their games. A lot of the things that a lot of people have said from Ubisoft's Watch Dogs Legion to Valhalla is that if you delete the game and reinstall the game, out of nowhere it magically starts working again until the next server and or their update happens and you have to rinse and repeat. But that's going to be our patch notes for today, everyone. If you are new to the network, you can always like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out absolutely free. And if you do today, who knows? Maybe Ubisoft will start developing better games, but you'll just have to subscribe to find out. I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay safe, stay classy, and I will see you there for more game-related news.